Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a basic video on how to use the Casio FX-991EX calculator. So to turn it on, you press this button up here, and when you turn it on, you're normally in the main mode, which is just a normal addition calculation mode, as you can see here. To change between different modes, you press this menu button here. As you can see, it says menu, and you can use the arrows to select which one you want. But for now, we're just going to stay on number 1, which is calculate. So just to do a normal calculation, you do like you would on any calculator. Type in a number, 25 times by 9, and then just press this equals button here. Then there you get your answer. It has all 4 basic operations: take away, add, times and divide. Up here you've got some more complex functions. So you've got fraction and a mixed fraction, which you access by pressing shift and then that button. So I can have 5 and 2 over 3, 5 and 2/3, and then that's equal to that, 17 over 3, which if I press this button, S to D, that does it so to a fraction, to a decimal. I can easily just press that to see decimal fraction. If I press shift and then press this button, I can also see it again as a mixed fraction. Next button we've got here is square root button, so square root of 9 is of course 3. Above it, if you press shift and then square root, you can get the cubed root of a number. Cubed root of 9 is 2.08. Moving on, we've got a square button, so if you press this button and then another number, you can just square the number. Above it, if you press shift, you've got the cube function as well. Next you've got to the power of anything, so I can do 9 to the power of 9, it gets that large number. And I can also find the nth root of a number, pressing 9th root of 9 is 1.27. Next we've got log, so log base 2 of 8 is of course 3. Above it we've got 10 to the power, 10 to the 9 is that number. And then we've got lin, there you go. Above it you've got e to the power. Of course, I've got integral function, so definite integral between 2 limits. X, this is a really useful key. You can type 9. Well, I'll be covering what we do. You can use this key in another video, using also all these other buttons to store numbers. Above it, you've got like a summation of a series, and then just to the left, you've got it can differentiate for you, so you can find a gradient at a specific point. Next, we've got this button, which does like a negative. And then we've got above it, you've got log base 10. And then you've got this button here, which basically does, I think it can convert between different time. And then above it, if you press shift, let's say if you type in 81, shift fact, we can find the factors of that number, so what numbers times together to get that number. Here we've got x to the minus 1, so that's just 1 over the number, and x factorial, so like 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. You've got sine, cosine, tan, inverse sine, inverse cosine, and inverse tan. You've got this button here, which I'll be covering in its own video, and this button here, which I'll also be covering later. Of course, got brackets, absolute value, comma. Once again, converting between different fractions. Down here, if you press shift and times, you've got P, and shift and divide, you've got C. Shift answer, you've got percentage. Yeah, shift times 10 to the power of, get pi, and there's E there. You press this button here, alpha. If you've got randint, which basically you can just like generate a random number. Also, same thing again. And this button here, answer, can be used to get your previous answer. So 810 divided by 6 times 10 is for like standard form, so 5.2 times 10 to the minus 6. Show that there. And that's all for this video, guys. So click over here for my channel, over here for more videos on the Casio FX-991EX calculator, Classwiz, and here for some other video that I would put in later. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up and a comment down below. Cheers.